The inner currents of abundance life unfolds through contrasts, highs and lows, light and shadow, speed and stillness, each needing its counterpart to take form. Just as a peak requires a valley, wealth's outward tools, shrewd transactions, diligent stewardship, and daring pursuits rely on unseen forces to steer the course. The mechanics of success matter, but it's the mastery of the inner compass that lifts ambition into reality. A kite rises not just by its string, but by the interplay of wind and the hands that guide it. Prosperity hinges on more than timing or territory. It calls for a spirit attuned to seize opportunities at their peak. This readiness springs from perspective, values, habits, and resilience. Confidence to stand firm, trust to connect, and drive to push forward through doubt, fatigue, or distraction. The essence is clear. The shape of one's mind, beliefs, and character sets the boundary of their ascent. As an old saying suggests, a flame kindled within draws the world closer, and from there, the rewards can be measured. Prosperity tenet. Abundance reaches only as far as the self expands. The anchor. Beneath the surface stories abound of fortunes gained and lost swiftly, piles amassed only to dissolve, or promising starts that dim to nothing. Outwardly, these shifts might be pinned on luck or flawed choices, but the deeper rhythm tells more. Without an internal foundation, sudden wealth slips away like dust. Many lack the unseen framework to hold vast gains or endure their turbulence, a silent drain on prosperity. Consider those who strike windfalls, like lottery winners. Repeatedly, their prizes, large or small, fade back to familiar ground, the level their inner gauge sustains. In contrast, those who build their own success rebound quickly from setbacks. A magnate might lose billions, hit bottom, and rise again in a few seasons, propelled by a core tuned to lofty heights. For such a person, modest gains feel like a fleeting shortfall, their measures set to a grander scale. Yet many operate on a quieter frequency, some calibrated for modest means, others for mere traces. A few stalled below zero, puzzled by persistent scarcity. The pattern holds. Most never break through to lasting abundance or ease. Too often they drift, half-engaged, skimming life's surface, tethered to what shines in the moment. Roots shape the harvest in vision. A sprawling vine, its fruit, plentiful or sparse, reflecting life's outcomes. When the yield disappoints, attention often fixates on the visible result, but the true source lies beneath, in the hidden tendrils that weave the story above. The unseen dictates the evident. To alter the harvest, the depths must be tended, rewriting what lies below the surface. Prosperity. Tenet. To transform the yield, nurture the roots. To reshape the visible, refine the hidden. Skeptics might demand proof before belief. But the invisible wields power. Think of the wind bending mighty trees, its force felt, not seen. Deny this, and resistance builds. Embrace it, and alignment flows. In every field, wild or cultivated, the buried crafts the bloom. Adjusting the fruit alone changes little. Future gains shift with the root's care. The layers of life existence unfolds across multiple realms, not a single plane. At least 4 spheres intertwine: the tangible, the mental, the emotional, and the transcendent. The tangible is merely a reflection of the others. Imagine carving a melody into stone, playing it back, and hearing discord. Polishing the sound won't mend it. The tune writes itself only when the source aligns. Wealth, vitality, and even setbacks ripple from deeper wells. Prosperity. Tenet. Riches, resilience, and stumbles are echoes. Life stitches cause to effect. A sparse wallet isn't the flaw, it's a signal. The real puzzle lies beneath. To change the outer landscape, the inner terrain shifts first. Results mirror the internal forge. A fractured surface points to a core needing strength. The connection is straightforward. Vows as catalysts. Action outstrips observation in sparking change. At pivotal moments, a simple practice can ignite, shift, placing a hand on the chest, voicing a commitment, then touching the brow to affirm it. These aren't empty words. They're pulses of intent, weaving through body and space. Each carries a distinct resonance, stirring the mind's quiet edges. Vows differ from wishes. Wishes conjure a present that rings false, inviting doubt. Not yet. While vows pledge growth, a summons the spirit can embrace. They're purposeful, tied to movement, sending resolve outward. Spoken at day's start and end, especially before a mirror, their momentum builds. At first, the rhythm might feel unfamiliar, but the unconventional often outruns the ordinary. Evidence abounds. Try this. Hand to chest, declare. The depths shape the heights. Hand to brow, affirm. The mind aligns with abundance.